Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we take awesome out of the box. My name is Leia, and in this video, we'll be talking about the cameras of the Samsung Galaxy A72, which by the way is what we're using to film this intro. But before we get to that, here's a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our videos. So back to the main camera, and also before we dive in, let's talk about the key highlights of this smartphone just to refresh our memories. In terms of design, this is made out of polycarbonate plastic. It's available in several colors. Ours is awesome blue, but it's also available in white, in violet, and in black. But regardless of which color you pick, naturally I'm drawn to the pastel ones because obviously I like pastels, but it has this nice minimalist look which I like. It's matte, so you don't have to worry about fingerprints, and yeah, it just looks really good in its simplicity. For me, one of the key highlights of Samsung smartphones are the displays. It has a 6.7-inch AMOLED screen with a refresh rate of up to 90 Hz. It's Widevine L1 certified, so you can watch your favorite Netflix shows at full HD. Samsung panels are great. A lot of people appreciate it, myself included. It uses a Qualcomm Snapdragon 720G processor with 8GB of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, so that's a lot. For the battery, it's at 5000 mAh with 25-watt charging. Guys, if you want a full review of this smartphone, our Bunso L published hers a couple of days ago, and we will link it somewhere on screen. Do check it out. But this video is all about the cameras of the Samsung Galaxy A72. Let's talk about them right now. So the A72 has 4 rear cameras, a 64-megapixel main one, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide-angle camera, an 8-megapixel telephoto lens, and a 5-megapixel macro shooter. The selfie camera is at 32 megapixels. The camera module kind of reminds me of the Note 20 just because of the arrangement of everything, but the good thing about this is that it's seamlessly integrated to the back of the phone, which I think looks pretty good. So in this video, we'll show you different scenarios on how we use the smartphones. Take note though guys that most of the shots are taken indoors because Jamie and I hardly ever go out, and I'll take this moment to remind you guys to please do the same. Stay home as much as possible, stay safe. Okay, tita moment over. So here are some indoor shots, mostly of our daily family life, and they're taken with the main camera of the phone. So we recently got an espresso machine, and here we are with our latte art. Tada! Are you guys impressed? So buti na lang we're looking at the cameras of the phone and not our barista skills. We have a long way to go. But yeah, we're showing you some of the sample shots. As you can see, the photos taken with the main camera are pretty good. They show detail, there's enough contrast, even the HDR works well. There's pop of color, but it's never over-processed, which I appreciate. And we'll also show you some selfies kasi naligo kami today. We do take Nemi out on walks very cautiously, masks and all, and it's a perfect opportunity to take some outdoor shots. I have photos taken with the main camera and the wide-angle one for comparison, and I have to say that Samsung has the widest field of view I've seen in smartphone cameras. I also want you guys to notice that there's hardly any difference, actually there's practically no difference between the white balance of the main and the ultra-wide, which I really appreciate. So here are a few more outdoor shots so you guys can see what the cameras can do. Shout out sa mga plantitos and plantitas here in the village. Ang gaganda ng flowers nyo. And syempre, maganda din yung shots taken with the phone. I also have to mention that while the A72 has similar cameras as the A52, this one has a telephoto lens, so you can enjoy the 30x space zoom feature and the 3x optical zoom, which is a first for the A series. To all the vloggers, TikTokers, or those who simply want to share their lives on social media through video, I know I showed you a sample earlier, but here are a few more clips taken with the smartphone. Hey guys, so here's another video sample using the front camera of the Samsung Galaxy A72, and it's a good way for us to see how well the stabilization works and if the mic works well when we're outdoors. So say hi to Jamie. And yeah, I hope you guys can hear me clearly and not the dogs around me. Both the rear and the front camera can shoot 4K at 30 FPS, but if you want to use a super steady feature, then you'll have to film at 1080p. This is very helpful if you're filming handheld, and I must say that the footage looks like you used a gimbal. While you're at it, you also have the option of taking photos while shooting a video. So this feature is called 4K Video Snap. Now I'll talk about one of my favorite features, single take. I know it's been around for a while, but it's one of my most used camera features. In all honesty guys, I'm not the best photographer, I lack the creative eye, and I love how this feature allows a non-pro like me to take a single video where the cameras work simultaneously, and it gives me different options, videos, photos, with filters, without filters, and a lot of times I end up surprised because I get results that I never would have gotten by myself. There are also a lot of fun Snapchat filters that you can use without having to go to a separate app. So, cue Tita Selfies. Of course, we want to show you some low light shots, but because there's a curfew, we had to take our photos indoors. For comparison, here's a photo of our Pikachu plushie with natural light, with night mode off, and with night mode on. So the results are pretty incredible. I can't wait to take this phone out when it's safe to travel again. So we've shown you a bunch of photos and videos, and by now you must have a pretty good idea of the camera performance of this phone. In my opinion, the cameras are great for a mid-range device, and in fact, I'd go as far as saying that if you don't have budget for a flagship, say the S21, then this is a really good alternative if you're particular about the cameras. But you know what guys, between Jamie and myself, he's the creative one, so I want to get his opinion. Love!
Okay, so I definitely agree with everything that Leia said. I just want to manage expectations. Yes, there is post-processing happening in the background when it comes to photos, but in my opinion, it's just the right amount, just enough pop of colors just to give it a bit of a lift. And then again, you have single take. So again, if you're going to be a content creator, may pang Instagram post ka na, may Instagram stories ka na with one press of the shutter button. And again, for content creators out there, video up to 4K 30 FPS, and then you have super steady. I know we're not going to be travel vlogging just yet, but at least the option is there.
So kayo guys, what do you think of the cameras of the Samsung Galaxy A72? Let me know in the comment section. And that's it for this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is Leia. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, everyone. Bye!